Casserole Catastrophe Chronicles. So last Saturday, my friends and I decided to have a potluck dinner at my place, because as it turns out, we're all too broke to host a real dinner and too proud to admit it. It started off like any other millennial gathering, awkwardly hovering by the snack table, pretending to know things about cheese, and someone inevitably asking if the vegan gluten-free option was just hair. I was in charge of drinks, Sarah brought her legendary 7-layer dip, and Dave showed up late, clutching a casserole dish wrapped in tinfoil with the mysterious confidence of someone who just invented fire. Now, the first red flag was when Dave plopped his dish on the table and declared, "It's a surprise," in the same tone a Bond villain might use before unveiling a death ray. The second red flag was the smell. Not bad, per se, just confused. Like the aroma couldn't decide if it was supposed to be Italian, Tex-Mex, or possibly seafood. We all hovered as Dave peeled back the foil, revealing a bubbling, unidentifiable mass that looked like lasagna after a bender. Against our better judgment, and possibly the Geneva Convention, we each scooped a brave spoonful onto our plates. About 3 bites in, Ben started to sweat. Sarah poked at a green thing that might have been a pepper or, as she theorized, an avocado that's seen things. I found a crouton with Happy New Year 2023 written on it in what looked suspiciously like frosting. That's when the accusations started. Who brings a mystery casserole to a potluck? Dave tried to deflect, claiming it was a family recipe and very traditional, but when pressed, he admitted he'd simply combined leftovers from last year's potluck that he'd found in his freezer. The room went silent, except for the distant sound of my stomach reconsidering its life choices. Before long, the group consensus was that Dave needed to be brought to justice, or at least, brought to the nearest pharmacy. We organized a full-on citywide manhunt, complete with group texts, Instagram stories, and a hastily made flyer reading, "Wanted, for crimes against potluck." Dave went into hiding, surviving only on the remains of his own casserole, which, to be fair, could probably survive a nuclear winter. And that, dear Reddit, is how I learned you can't have your casserole and eat it, too, especially when it's already done the rounds last year.